On behalf of the team at World Sports Betting and myself, Deez, Dayanand, a warm welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best, bet with WSB. Well, it is a bumper weekend's racing when it comes to local racing. It is one of the feature race days of the season on Saturday at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth, of course, featuring the main event, the Group 1 Hollywood Bets Cape Guineas, and there are a few supporting features as well. What we got lined up for you on Trackside today, well, we got 5 horses for the weekend. 3 will come up at Kenilworth, 2 at Scottsville on Sunday. And I've also jotted down a pick 6 where they're estimating that pool to reach 6 million rand with a carryover of 1 million. And I've also given a quartet for the main race, which will be race number 8, where they got a carryover of 250,000 rand, and that pool estimated to reach 1 million rand. So let's get straight into it with our 3 horses, and our day will begin fairly early at Kenilworth on Saturday, and it'll come up in race number 3. Now, this horse, IC Blast, does grab one's attention, the son of Erupt. Of the race runners, it's clear to see that he has the standout form behind Gimme and Lightning. He's had all the other runners behind him that day. Of course, the first timers, the unknown horses in the race, but I think IC Blast with natural improvements. We know that these 2-year-olds, they can improve at different rates, some quicker than others, but I'm hoping that number 6, IC Blast, that first run would have brought him on. He can just continue from where he left off. 1,000 meters will suit him nicely as well. And if there's nothing special amongst these first timers, I think he should win here in race number 3, horse number 8, IC Blast. We move along to race number 7 on the card. Now, I've made my play in all the bets, the pick 6, the all to comes, the jackpots, place accumulators, whatever bets you're playing. I've made my play in race number 7, which is a merit-rated 92 handicap over 1,000 meters. And the runner that I like here is called Love in Winter from the Vaughan Marshall stable. Now, you can clearly see that the son of What a Winter has showed to date that he's clearly above average. He's going about his business the right way. He's improving all the while, going from strength to strength with each run. Is now 3 on the bounce. He's reeled off the hat trick, which has seen his merit rating jump from a 77 to an 87. So it's getting tougher for him. It's getting harder for him. And this is the strongest field that he's bumped to date, with an average rating of, what's it, 86. His last start, the average rating was an 83. But I personally feel he could be up to the task at hand. Having watched his effort last time out, where he did get the job done, it was a win full of heart, full of merit, full of guts in that photo finish with Tchaikovsky. That was over 1,100 meters, and personally, I think over 5 furlongs, he looks to be far better. Shows natural pace and speed, and he does have a good finish as well. Like him a lot in race number 7, horse number 5, Love in Winter. And then we close things off in the Lucky Rouse, which is race number 11, and it's called Future Swing. That's the runner I'm going with, Justin Snate and Cabello Mazzaniane. Now, he's a 3-year-old taking on some tried and tested quality opposition when it comes to the older horses. But what I like about him is that his rating of 85 for a horse that hasn't put a foot wrong, solid form to date. I think in his career is going to achieve much higher than this rating of 85. So carrying 52 kgs here, you can see his post-maiden form. His post-maiden form is very, very encouraging. And against this type of field, which is a small field at the time of recording, number 5, Sugar Mountain, is a scratching, so 8 runners go to post here. I think whatever beats him will win. Number 3, Future Song. He looks like an exciting horse that's going to go on and win his fair share of races. So those are the 3 horses at Kenilworth on Saturday. Then we move along to Scottsville on Sunday. And I mentioned I picked out 2 horses. The first of our 2 horses comes up in race number 6. This is over 2,600 meters, a merit-rated 77 handicap. Now, a runner that I liked last time out, I know that he was battling to get that 4th career win, but he did it in fine style. His name is Twice Golden, and I see for that win, having dropped to a very low mark of 61 when winning last time out, the handicapper did push him up, and pushed him up in a big way to a 69, so giving him 8 pounds or 4 kgs. And Super C/Slengwa doesn't claim 4 anymore. He only claims 2.5. But with Teichmann coming out to win from that form line, and this horse winning as well as he did, he beat the second place horse by almost 6 lengths, which was Paris Spike. So one could say he was in a race of his own, and it was really nice to see him bounce back to his very best. This is his favorite course. All 4 wins have been at Scottsville. He hasn't been this distance in his career. He's been up to 2,400 meters, but the way he raced last time out, he was in a more handy position. He was more alert when the starter said go. And when he was asked to run, he just sped away from the opposition. So 2,600 meters, no issue for him. And I'm hoping that that penalty that he incurred last time out is not against him this time round. Number 8, Twice Golden. Then we move along to the second horse that I picked out, and it comes up in race number 8, which looks to be a highly competitive race, this over 1,000 meters. But the horse that grabs my attention in a big way is horse number 10, Philly Spiel. It's Michael Roberts and Rachel Vinegar, an informed stable, an informed combination. And here's a horse we spoke about, Twice Golden, enjoying the course. What about this horse? He's a 5-year-old. He's a 3-time winner. All 3 wins have been at Scottsville, and he remains unbeaten over the course and distance, 2 from 2. A horse that shows natural gate speed, gets into the race early, and when his mind's on racing, he can run all the way to the line, as he showed 4 starts back. Against this field, he must have strong each-way chance. He's racing off a net 73, with Rachel claiming 1.5 kgs, and I think with 58.5 on his back, against a field where there's lots of form to work around, he is the horse to beat. So that's the 5 to follow for this weekend. 2 trebles will be up on the World Sports Betting menu. I mentioned along with that 5 to follow, I'm giving you a pick 6 and a quartet for the main event on Saturday. Let's begin with the pick 6, and I'll just give you the numbers. The pick 6, by the way, which will begin in race number 4, you need to get your bets on by 13:20, 20 past 1. Carryover of R1,000,000, estimated pool 1 million. Away we go with that pick 6. First leg, taking no chances. I'm playing it wide. I actually wanted to include the field, but I managed to narrow the selections down to numbers 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11. Leg number 1. Leg number 2, over 1,600 meters. Here I've included 2, 4, 6 runners in numerical order: 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, and 11. The third leg of that pick 6 is an absolute nightmare. It's a classified stakes over 1,000 meters. If you can include a few more runners along with my suggested perm, please do so. I'm hoping to survive here with 2, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then we move along to the 7th race. And as I mentioned when we spoke about our 5 to follow, the runner I like on the card as a banker in everything comes up in race number 7, and it's horse number 5, Love in Winter. We're going to banker that in the pick 6. What are we doing in the main event? What a race it's going to turn out to be. The betting has Charles Dickens on top at 5 to 10. The champion 2-year-old Cousin Casey at 9 to 2. And then it's double figures, the balance. Well, the fixed odds betting market got an overwhelming favorite, a horse that's unbeaten in 2, 4, 5 runs. He's an exciting prospect. He's done everything they've asked of him to date. Can he remain unbeaten? Well, the market says he'll be hard to beat at 5 to 10. But Cousin Casey, we can't discount his chances. Not at all for me. He is the proven horse at the highest level, Group 1 level as a juvenile. He showed his well-being as a 3-year-old winning first time out, and he will definitely make his presence felt and has got a strong winning chance as well. So we're including both horses there, 11 and 14 in that penultimate race. How do we close off this pick 6, you may ask? Deez, what are we doing here? If we're running in the pick 6, I think we're safe. We've got enough horses to cover us here in numerical order: 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 13, and 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 13, and 16. And when you do that calculation, that perm for 10% will cost you 288 Rand. What are we doing in the main race for that quartet, race number 8, where that pool is going to be R1,000,000 Rand? Jot down these numbers. I'm going for first, 11 and 14. For second, I'm including one more horse, a massive draw swing around for this individual. Number 1 at my command. So for first 11 and 14, for second 1, 11 and 14, and then for third and fourth, I've included horses, I've included numbers, and if we get a rough result there, you could get the cash. The horses that you will include for third and fourth: 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14 and 15. That's for third and fourth: 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13, 14 and 15. And what does that cost? 224 Rand. So you have it all, guys. You have the 5 horses that will be put up as 2 trebles on the World Sports Betting menu. We gave you a pick 6 guide. We gave you a quartet for the main race. And all we can say now is that hopefully everything goes according to plan wherever you're playing over the weekend. And I'm certain you will be getting involved at Kenilworth on Saturday. On behalf of the entire team at World Sports Betting, as always, thanks to all the punters, but more importantly and more especially, thanks to you, the valued customer. Have a blast, have a profitable day, find all the winners, and until we meet again, you take care. Salaniga Ashle.